you want to know about discipline. What's discipline? Discipline is the ability. Discipline is the ability to reject the regressive thoughts. Our brain generates thoughts and the mind generates thoughts. And sometimes there is a surge of many thoughts, and most of the thoughts are competing with each other for attention. So to which thought will you give your attention? Regressive thought, if you give your attention to, you are on a slippery slope. You are on a downward spiral. So your attention must be reserved for progressive thoughts. That means you must have a discipline to be able to reject the regressive thoughts, because they are competing with each other. And you must have the wisdom to be able to reject the regressive thoughts. So you have a freedom. Primarily you have a freedom to give attention to any thought that you want to give. But then you should know how to use the freedom. That's also discipline. So on one hand, discipline is the ability to reject regressive thoughts. And on the other hand, discipline is the knowledge on how to use freedom to advantage. So if you use freedom without discipline, then you're in trouble. For example, when you give 1,000 rupees for a buffet in a restaurant, you have freedom to eat whatever you want and how much ever you want to eat. But then if you're disciplined, though you have a freedom, you are yet disciplined to be able to reject things that you do not want to indulge in that buffet. And you select those food which are nutritious and good for you. Similarly, the thoughts, the competing thoughts with each other is like parole. Parole from discipline. So the discipline is there so that you do not misuse your freedom. But from the discipline, when you get parole and then you start overindulgence or be in the temptation of everything, and then you misuse the freedom, misuse the discipline, and then your parole can be cancelled. You're back into discipline. You're back into strict framework of discipline. So discipline is essential to be able to know how to use your freedom. Discipline is essential to be able to reject the regressive thoughts. Be disciplined.